That's why we're trying to get right. 415, Draco. It's just, I don't know. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it a little bit ago. So. Oh, we've got everyone. All right. Which one of you two is doing the intro in 25 seconds? Draco? No. Draco, 15. I'm gonna do. Well, I screwed that up earlier, but because we did one person killing it. Whenever you're ready, Draco.
And welcome everybody to the Monkey Show Night Crew. We once again are going to be doing some FSX Steam Edition. We're actually going to be doing some VA flights for Mac Air. We have the normal crew with us, Mr. MoonDog 88.
Hello.
And Zigzaggy.
Hello.
And we have the King Monkey himself with us here tonight, BP.
Who just stepped away for a moment.
Just stepped away. And right after him, we have Cavalier Roy.
Hello.
Try not to sound too excited there, Roy.
He's trying to stay awake. It's late over there.
Yeah, I know. So tonight we are going to be we're going to do at least 3 flights, maybe 4. We're going to be flying our A2A Cessna 182. We're going to be flying from Miami to, I don't even know how to pronounce the name of the airport we're going to, guys.
MYBS.
MYBS.
Well,
and then from there, you know what, MoonDog? You want to tell them the flight plan because I cannot pronounce the airports.
I can't either. It's Simbiani. It's all the Bahamas there. We're getting the small island, one of the small islands of Bahama. Then we're going to Grand Bahamas. And then we're another one of the small Bahama islands on the way out, going through the Caribbean. It is the Millennium Virtual Airline from Captain Mac, who is associated with its grand tour of the Caribbean. So that is what we're flying tonight to start off. So it's another tour that we're doing.
I was really hoping you were going to say Millennium Falcon, right?
And in I know my words tonight, I swear. In my description, I have a link to the Ronald McDonald House charities, which the Monkey Show is running a charity event to raise money for kids who are sick and need to be away from home for a while. And well, you know what, BP? You can explain it a lot better than I can without me tripping all over my words.
No, don't make him do it. He did it this afternoon. It's the Ronald McDonald House. It helps the families that are there needing help, whose kids have very sick issues and are in the hospital. That program helps the families dealing with it. And we are making awareness of it. It is one of the few times that we've done a major charity drive that hasn't been for just one of our community. So that's what it is. There are links in Draco's, mine, Zigzag's, BP's pages. You can find a link to help donate. Little reminders are everywhere.
Yeah.
If you feel like it, go out. Anything is appreciated, and everything is thanked in advance for. So.
So let me wow, before you guys all get like set up to take off and everything, let me yell at Zig for a minute. So the boss over here, Zig, he decided that he was going to stop in my stream earlier. You guys, I don't know who watches me on this stream, but we're doing a daytime or around the world trip to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House. And I don't have multiple monitors, so I have to kind of keep all the tabs open in the bottom. And I just happened to open up the Ronald McDonald screen, my Raise Love page from Ronald McDonald, and I saw that Mr. Zag here had dropped $25 in without letting anybody know. So I want to make sure that I say how awesome that is, and thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it, and I'm sure. Well, I know the Ronald McDonald House appreciates it. So
yep, it's a great cause, and it was a cool idea to do for the around the world extravaganza.
Yeah. Oh
That
boy,
was a
you
great
missed
idea.
you missed the best. You know what's funny? I had the best 747 landing I've ever had in my life last night. I landed so soft, I didn't know I was on the ground until I looked at the altimeter. That's how soft it was. I had the exact opposite landing today in a Cessna.
I heard it was rough. I
Oh,
didn't miss that part. I apparently had to leave right before all the excitement.
it
So
was it was fun though. It was fun. It was entertaining. So that's all that really matters.
All right, and one other thing, the A2A Cessna is something new that we've just started flying. And if you're not familiar with it, it's pretty much a living, breathing aircraft. So we actually have to do walkarounds and everything. So pre-flight and everything is going to take us a little longer than what it normally does. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and we're going to go through our checklist and fumble through things and get lost and frustrated and complain.
Pretty sure I had to put a Band-Aid on mine after today. Oh.
Well, Zig has already done the whole thing. You know, he's after we got him flying, he's been the one going, "Can we? Where are we flying to? This and that and all that." You know, the nice things. You know, but then we added active sky. Okay. And then, well, let's add VA flying and all that. What are we doing today? We're doing a spec on flight in the dark. And he's like, yeah.
yeah, the first flight in this plane, I've flown up and right back down and landed once, and now we got to try and do it in the dark.
I can't start it.
Piece of cake, Zig.
It's not difficult. Come on.
How do we
I
get
just-
the walk around window open again?
I just can't start it.
Or Shift 8.
Shift 8.
Oh,
don't-
that explains why EasyDock has those cameras, because it's built into the plane and EasyDock's just reading it from the config file. Because like in my EasyDock, when I open it up,
I was gonna
it's
ask you about that. I caught that today, and I'm like, well, how did he get that? Where did that come from?
Yeah, that's EasyDock. And what it does is if I don't assign, like I can put as many cameras in it as I want, but it'll read the config file for whatever cameras are already in there. And I forgot that this plane has the walk around thing where I can physically go, like click a thing and go outside and look at the.
They're not in my EasyDock.
They're not?
No,
They
that's
should
why
be.
they're not.
You're streaming right now?
Yeah.
Let me go over and.
Well, I don't think you can see my EasyDock window, but.
Oh, do you have it on a separate monitor?
Well, yeah, and I got it set up in window capture, so it's only taking the game window.
Because I added 3 cameras today for various things, but all the other cameras that were in there were already in there. You know what I mean? They were like, see what, like MoonDog, he's clicking around, right? And it's taking him to the views. Well, that's all EasyDock does. It takes you, I just don't get, like, I don't do this bit, so I don't get the whole picture of the guy with the fuel and all that. It just shows me what I'm, it takes me to the flat view or the fuel tank view or whatever. And it's all built into the plane, and EasyDock just reads it from the config file. Do you have it set up to show, I forget what it's called, default cameras maybe or something?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't have that set up.
Yeah.
Well, clearly I do not, because
it's I like it for planes with a lot of default cameras in it because it's easier. Like I make my own anyway for like the FMC and the MCP and the overhead panels and stuff. But like this plane's fantastic because I was just clicking through going, oh, look at that. It does all that stuff. That's neat. So,
It does. It's really nice.
Make sure that's not.
God, if I hadn't have flown for 4 hours earlier, I'd probably. But I don't like flying at night in this plane. So
As MoonDog pointed out, it's not at night. It's very early morning.
okay.
Okay, I think I have going on what you had going on the other night, MoonDog. I undocked that window. Is that bad?
Go
Because
back in and bring it back to your page. Dock it back
Yeah.
on your main window, and then shut the window, and then go through the process. It tends
No.
to then clear it out.
It's still not letting me click on the. And I crashed.
Okay, well,
I don't know how that happened, but
What, crashed your plane or the sim?
yeah, the plane.
Ignition switch off. Avionics
you
master
get?
switch off. Battery master on.
Look at you guys
Okay,
going through the
and
checklist.
flights.
Did you go through the checklist, Roy?
Nope.
No. Do you think David went through the checklist? Probably not. Pretty sure Stu didn't either.
No, but that's
No, my checklist consisted of open the window so it didn't steam off,
Fuel quantity.
Yeah.
turn the engine on.
My checklist consisted of getting in a plane and pressing auto start. And all right, let's go. Maybe that's why I don't. I got to say, I mean, I like this plane. It's fantastic, but
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, you know, it's
Avionics
funny.
master
It's
on.
almost more work in this. Like, I can set up my 747 for a 7, 8, 9, 10-hour flight in about 15 minutes. To do this by the book is about a half an hour. But I guess with a Cessna it would be, you know, because you're. I mean, now obviously, could I, as a captain or a first officer, you would go out, walk around a 747, and look at everything, right? And that takes 45 minutes.
Sector to both.
But I don't know. I'm always the one about immersion, and I never do half the stuff that I'm supposed to.
Flaps fully
I don't want
extend.
to-
Are you running right now? No. See, it's not started.
No, because I didn't have the throttle cracked in there. I did it. It
Did you
started.
did you guys
Avionics
start
off.
your ACARs?
I can't ever
Yes.
start it.
I haven't yet. I'm waiting until I get ready to actually start. Then I'll start the ACARs.
Avionics on.
Actually, you know what? I probably should start that now.
You know how many times I've, like at ours at BAV, you have to be parking brake on, engines off before you can start Phoenix.
That's the way it is for us too.
Do you know how many times I've gotten halfway down the runway and shit, forgot to start it.
Did you really start that without the fuel pump on?
No, I had it on to start with.
Okay.
I
Are you
actually, actually, you're supposed to turn it off after it's been
Off,
primed.
yeah.
You
That's
turn it
what I
on,
do.
let it prime, then you turn it off, push the mixture in, and it should start right up. It didn't the first time because I didn't have the throttle cracked at all. After I cracked it, it then started right up.
Set.
So it's up and running. Oh, that would be helpful too, but I don't want to kill the batteries. How about the floodlights for on the inside of the plane?
Well, if it's running, you won't kill the batteries. You're on the generator now.
Yeah, now. But I'm saying beforehand, while you're fumbling through the dark.
Mhm.
Okay. Throttle
Shield
cracked.
defrost.
Mixture out.
And if we jump into this
Control
screen, I
master
should
switch
have a
on.
passenger back here. And I should have another passenger back over here.
Beacon on.
And our flight, and we'll throw some baggage back there.
Cow flaps open.
Yeah, that's about the weight of 2 small kids hiding in the back.
Hey,
It's okay, they
aviation.
won't make it anyway. You end up opening the doors.
Your Discord looks good. Looks like you're putting awful lot of work into it. All right, let's see.
Flaps.
Fuel pump
Retract.
on.
We're all set for set. I'm good and set over here.
Mixture rich.
Set for what?
Calling and taking off. I've got running and warming up.
Fuel pump off.
What the screen?
Oh, come on.
Bring that down. Let's get that over there. There you go. When I have those up there, those are there. And next, radio. DDD.
Maybe I didn't have it enough.
So, anything going on? Nothing going on in chat, but plenty of people watching. Thanks for stopping in and watching. Those being probably Roy, BP, Aviation, and the others.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, thanks for
I'm still here.
popping in.
I'm seriously thinking about whether or not I want to just drop this plane in Miami, but probably not.
Come on, start, you finicky bitch.
I've always believed that the fundamental thing about aviation is you should be able to start your plane.
I started mine just with the easy start button.
Yeah, that's what I do too, because I can never get this started.
Oh, I got it started last time. It's just
Yeah,
now
I
I'm
did. I did too.
aggravated.
Just being persnickety bitch, and I ain't got time for this. Auto start. Really? Auto starting it just there it goes.
Yeah. Yep.
So where's the light switch, Moondog?
Right above your head.
Oh, it's up. It's up on the panel. I didn't know there was.
Floodlight
there.
on. There we go.
Like, what do you actually click on the light?
Click on the
No,
button
there's a
right
little
beside
button.
the. Yeah, there's a little button that says floodlight. You press on it, and then like the big lights come on.
Got it. How about that?
And oops.
Are there
Panel
no?
light on. Clear shield light on.
Oh,
Still
where are
light
those
on.
at?
Right. There's two like knobs, sort of to the left of your throttle. Turns the panel lights and the radio stack lights on.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna put our headphones on.
Makes it a little bit quieter.
Yep.
All right, so I've reached
right.
time when I should be taking off.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meet you guys in BS, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do the. Is that all right? You're okay?
Oh,
with that?
yeah.
No, you're more than welcome.
Roy, you wanna come with me?
Sure.
We'll wait for him to. How long is it from Miami to this place?
It's a
About
30
30
minute,
minutes.
about a 30-minute flight.
All right. Yeah. Let me go get set up and everything.
Woohoo! It's a party now.
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta turn my cabin heat on.
I just gotta throw up. Gotta get. Well, what do I need running? Well, I'm not streaming, so I don't need any of that crap. All I really need is Active Sky
And join.
and join FS, yeah, and of course FSX.
All right. So while we're waiting on that to warm up, we're gonna go ahead and start getting IFR clearance.
You know I'm not doing any of that though, right?
No.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Okay.
We didn't think you would.
Let me fire up Flight Sim so I can see where I'm going.
All right. So.
Of course, there's no law that says it has to be this time.
Nope.
No.
Not for you. Yeah.
But whatever, I've never flown this at night, so it might be fun. MYBS 2. Okay.
Oh, gotta be careful with that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of our autopilot set. So 3500.
Which one?
I don't need all these lights on.
Does anybody have the pressure?
Oh, that's the one thing I haven't done yet. Nope.
All right, let me take a look.
Thank you for that one.
Active sky conditions. Pressure is 3022.
So you put that one on that
Oh,
one there.
South Bimini. Oh yeah, okay. Bahama's the. We'll take that one.
And
2-2 you said, right?
altimeter. Yep.
And then we got to do it on this one over here.
022.
2. And that gets that
That's
set.
set up.
All right. Continue taxi.
MYGF.
All right. Both you guys taxiing already?
No.
Grand Bahama International? Yeah, we're flying right into the big boy. Okay.
Well,
Bahama? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Do not crash into my house. I'm right on your flight path. I live there.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll see what we can do. There's no guarantees on anything.
Okay.
Since you said that, one of us may actually aim for your house.
Please do not. I will shoot you down if you do that.
Okay.
Okay. So we're set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and taxi.
Oh yeah, it loads automatically. I forgot about that. All right, I'm ready. I'll see. Now I can sit here and watch and wait for you guys to get there, and then I'll join FS probably.
Then you'll be ready. Yeah.
Which gate did you go into?
I have no idea. Two,
Okay.
GA ramp 2, I think.
Okay.
It's one of the small ones. It's 2, I believe.
3.
Okay.
So I'll go into 5.
And it's that one.
I'm guessing I want to run a little lean since I'm on the ground. I don't want to foul my spark plugs.
Right. It actually states that on the first page of the handbook there when you pull it
That's
up.
everything. Running.
You got to be careful.
Miami's
Don't taxi too fast in this thing. You'll take off.
Yeah. You'll do a stew.
Don't tell me Stu took off on the taxiway.
You never know. Stu, taxiway. What does he care? Runway. It doesn't matter to him. Oh.
We said, well, let's go over to the beginning of the runway, and he said, okay, and drove right through all the grass, right straight there, because that's most direct route.
So
Miami's
one thing that
massive.
I've learned about this 182, the brakes are not the best in the world on it.
Well, no, because they're really meant to be different. They're really meant to have 2 separate axes assigned to them. Like I'm still working because they're differential brakes. So
Right.
if you're just using the trigger on your joystick, they're not going to work the way they're supposed to work, as I discovered today. Oh. Mhm.
As you attempted to stop.
Yes.
Oh, this is a long taxi. We'll be the 30-minute flight is
The ramp.
yeah. It is a good 5 minutes of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Miami is a massive airport.
Sitting here listening to my engine backfire.
Yeah, don't lean it out too much because I had it leaned for sitting there idling, and then I gave it throttle to move, and it just started to sputter, and it's like, oh yeah, wait a minute.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not flying out of here because this taxi would make me nuts because I don't use the little noob arrows. So I'd have to get my charts out. And
and
everything
yeah,
else.
well, I don't
then-
have all that yet, so let me use my noob arrows and
And then
not
a
get
Cessna.
lost.
Especially for Miami. Otherwise, I'll just be driving around in circles for an hour.
Okay,
So finally I get fed up and just take off from
Taxiway,
the ramp or
the
something.
ramp, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure Miami has a little executive airport somewhere next to it. I don't think you'd be using the main airport.
I think technically you would, but because this was with the VA tour, it starts here.
Yeah, sure.
So-
that's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
Right, I've been learning with flying the King Air and the Phenom, you wouldn't be doing some of the larger airports. You
Who the hell just got pissed off at their keyboard?
was it me?
No, I bumped my hat with the headset. But BP has gotten. No, you haven't thrown your keyboard. You've dropped your keyboard.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times. Two $250 keyboards. Hence why I'm on a old used Microsoft.
Oop, 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 oop.
And now we get to hear it again.
Yeah. So I am headed to runway 30. Are you guys headed to 30?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think MoonDog's driving to the Bahamas.
I know, right? I'm going through the chicane section.
Well,
I'm there. I'm not actually in the game yet, Roy. I haven't loaded it up. It's all there. It's just I haven't loaded it up. So if you're looking for me and you're sitting there, that's why I'm not.
Yeah, no,
I'm just watching the stream. They haven't even taken
same
off
here.
yet. MoonDog's still driving halfway to Disney World. So
Yeah.
you know you can taxi it up to 30 knots on the ground, right?
Not in this plane. You
Yeah,
damn near take off at 30 knots.
This is America. Europe has that ridiculous 20 knot rule, but in America it's 30. Is there any chance we could get less of that though? I know that the keyboard clacking. Thanks.
Oh, I'm not hearing it because I've muted him.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, no, I had to mute him so that for the Discord, so it didn't sound so bad.
Yeah, hold on. That being said, let's just go ahead and jump down to the stream channel, everybody.
All right. As soon as I make these quick chicane.
All right, there we go.
We missed that on the checklist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you just got to drag VP down because he hasn't come down.
Well,
Did he
seeing how Zig hasn't given us permissions to do that.
To do what?
Yeah.
He can
drag
come
it.
in.
Christ, how long of a taxi is this?
It's a bit of a ways, and I get here, and there's planes sitting here on the runway waiting to take off for me.
He must have stepped away or something.
Yeah, for me, you're right behind a CRJ.
Yeah, I'm behind the same. Okay, so that's good that we see the same traffic a little bit. And
Oh,
there's
this is a fun one.
Boeing taking off right now, so I hope the CRJ doesn't decide to do a thrust assurance right in front of me.
Did you move me out of the?
No, we moved down.
We jumped down to streaming.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I miss something? Because I'm talking and I'm like, where did everybody go? Oh, did
No,
you move
see-
down here because he can't get down here or whatever?
Correct. You have to have permission to be in this room while we're on stream.
Roger that.
So, does anyone know who he is? Is he a regular or something?
He's
Yeah, he hangs out a little bit every now and again.
He's one of your guys, right?
he's one of the ones that
It's cool.
gets annoyed real quick. So
It's cool. Listen, the only reason I asked him to stop that because it was annoying me.
Yeah, it was annoying me too. I was trying to focus on taxiing this jittery little plane.
Are you gonna taxi into that CRJ, or are you just gonna wait for it to suck you up in its engine?
Well, so the CRJ, I can actually feel the jet wash because I'm sitting behind MoonDog and my plane's just
course.
bouncing up and down.
You'll feel it in a minute too.
Oh, my nose just lifted off the ground a little bit.
When that thing throttles up, you'll feel it. Caution with turbulence. Hold short would mean on that other line, MoonDog.
yeah, I got it.
Good lord, long taxi.
Yeah,
Still another turn.
it's a long. It's got to be. I bet it's 2 miles. It's got to be 2 miles. That's why I love the fact that almost every British Airways flight goes out of Terminal 5, and we always take off at 27 right, and it's about a 2.5 mile taxi.
All right.
And fuel pump, acknowledge, and
Break
take
on.
off.
Oh, okay. You guys are right here. All right.
So we're going to be flying from what is this MYBS? Is this a big like? I don't know anything about the Bahamas. We don't fly there, so I don't know anything about it.
I
Is
don't
it like
either.
a full? I know the other one is a big international air, so I guess we'll find out.
Requesting takeoff.
5,000 foot runway.
Whoa,
I think these
Whoa.
planes can land on that. Where the hell are you going, MoonDog?
Just about. Caution, wake turbulence.
Yeah,
I've never seen a Cessna make that sharp of a left-hand turn before.
They always do that. These, for some reason, there's a setting somewhere that we need to mess with because these.
I
things
wonder if it's the prop torque.
go left. Like, see, yeah, straight to the left. Yeah, I wonder if it's like I was full right rudder to go straight off the runway today when we took off. So it might be the torque. It might be the torque on the prop. Are you guys running the 2-blade or the 3-blade prop?
I
I'm
have the
running
2.
3.
You have the 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured
I didn't know I had a choice. So
Yeah, and the maintenance hangar. Oh, you don't. You what? You like literally just got this, right?
this is the second time I've attempted to fly it.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to this. Well, like they said, this plane will age even when you're not in flight sim.
Oh, I got the holding.
So things will wear out. It will leak.
Yeah.
It will leak fuel. Did you know that? I didn't know that until a little while ago.
It'll leak fuel. Okay.
It'll leak fuel. Yeah.
Well, it'll leak oil too because when I
Over time.
parked this plane last, it was full of oil. When I came back, it's down a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah, it actually leaks over time, I guess, which is cool. I mean, you can turn all that off, but why would you? You know what I mean? Why would you? It's what makes the plane what it is. Nothing like flying over the big Atlantic Ocean in the middle of the night.
I keep wanting to do this, the simple thing. Give it more fuel thrust so it climbs.
Well, that's how you climb it.
Well, no, I mean, but it's already jacked all the way forward, so it's like there is no more.
Prop pitch.
I've got it full.
Okay.
I'm fighting not to climb at 2,000 feet per minute.
And that would be also helpful. I'd get speed to be able to climb if I wasn't trying to do it at 1,200 feet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lights look really good with the light configurator.
Right.
Yeah, MoonDog, you got something up with your scenery, because I can guarantee you that Miami is not brown.
Yeah. Come on.
It's almost like it installed it in a wrong layer.
Did it jump to heading?
Oh shit.
That's what you want to hear. I had a hell of a time with that autopilot until Roy was like, "You got to hold the button in." Oh,
Yeah.
like it.
So it's not just me. Every one of you guys, you went, but
Oh, I
you
crashed.
started. Oh,
Wait, what?
you all banged to the left upon
Yeah,
takeoff.
it took to go straight out of Wolverhampton when we took off earlier. I was full right rudder.
Me too.
So I don't know if it's prop torque or if it's something our settings or whatever. I need to look that up because
I think it's prop torque because when you got the engine cranked all the way up, you know, it's gonna want to turn the plane.
yeah, it's every other Cessna I've ever flown doesn't do that. Of course, granted, most of the Cessnas are designed. You know, the flight dynamics aren't as hardcore as this, but
It's okay. You only need a new propeller, Zig.
yeah.
Huh?
You only need a new propeller.
Is that all?
Yeah, that'll be about it.
Well, now you get to explore the maintenance hangar.
You might be one with the dashboard, but don't worry. You're a little bit closer to the dashboard. That's not a bad thing sometimes.
It's just the sudden stop that kills you.
Yeah.
Right. Deceleration trauma. You know, you say that runway was 5,000 feet long, Roy. Well, I needed about 6,000 feet to land earlier, so.
It's okay. The one that we're going to is 11,000 feet.
Good, perfect. And being on an island, there's no trees at the end of it, just the ocean, so that'll be fun.
Be picking seaweed out of your cowling for.
I don't know what I was thinking with that. I don't know what I went around once and I just didn't want to do it again, so I said, the hell with it, just plant it.
That's got to be like the monkey show credo. If you don't want to go around again, just plan it.
Yeah. I couldn't get it slowed down, and I wasn't like thinking. I don't ever think about this plane needs flaps, right? And you should land with flaps and everything anyway. But I don't ever do it in the 162. I don't need flaps to take off or to land. But this one is, you know, this is right. This flies the way it's supposed to. So.
I guess it's time for
So-
takeoff, sir.
Shift F7. That's it.
All right.
How do you fix stuff? That would be the question.
So if you click on in that picture, right? There's a little black wrench and a screwdriver on like the front of the plane. Click on that,
Okay.
and then it should. Is that just the internals of the engine, or is that the whole plane?
No, that's gonna be just the internals. So like your, you know, your fuel filter, your starter.
Okay, when you were in that other screen, what did it say in under condition? Did it just say
general condition? It says inspect engine.
Okay, so you can do that through that screen, that one with the wrench and the screwdriver. And then if you need to change your prop, just click on the prop picture in the first screen.
So like the stuff that's red, does that mean it needs attention?
Yeah, just click on it.
I got it. Yeah, I see. Yeah, there's
Okay, so
just a few problems.
the Mac cars has it so that 50 miles out from your distance it pauses, right? We know that.
Yeah, mine just paused like 3 feet from the airport.
I know. I just got that pause. I'm like, okay, what did I just
thought
do?
I turned it off, but I must have forgotten to.
Yeah, did I just crash this again? Is BP going to have to put up on his next thing? MoonDog
No, I'm gonna
counter.
put it up on yours.
You gonna put it up on mine? No. Okay, welcome back there, Aviation. I did see you earlier. There's 6 of us or 7 of us in here, and we're all coordinating again. So
6.
MoonDog, you want to pick an altitude? I'm getting fucking air sick here.
I'm at 35. I'm leveled out.
Bouncing up and down.
That's wind.
real windy and choppy right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing the same thing.
Well, I mean, it is Miami, and you are going over the ocean. At a fairly high rate of speed, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to back it off.
I'm at 120.
I need to actually.
We may have some cracking on your cylinder head crowns. I thought I took care of that.
My
Crack
sub
head
count's
on your
123. Oh, that's good. I would like to see it at 987,
Wonder how I fixed that.
but 123 is not bad. It's a good start. Turn left 90.
Yeah, when did you break 100? Why didn't you make a big deal about that? I would have shouted that out for a week. When did that happen? How did I miss that?
That happened actually a while ago.
He's gonna tell me like 2 months ago now, right?
Yeah, it's been
Of course
at
I
least
am.
that long, but you don't need to feel bad because the 100 was nice. I'd like to get the 50 on Twitch too, and then I'll have a big.
Hell,
I'm
I'm excited. I'm getting close to 60.
I don't even. When you guys get 100, you gotta let me know. You know how scatterbrained I am, but you gotta let me know because I will absolutely make a big deal about it. I mean, you're my guys, so I will absolutely make a big deal out of that.
We're still on heading. They didn't tell me to go to own navigation yet. Nope.
Me neither. They got me turning towards you.
I won't even listen to them. They're trying to get you on an intercept, is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Then why are they turning me away from the GPS line?
Because so you can come back at the right angle to it. It's called a vector.
All right. Clean this out.
Erector with his vector.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go get a coffee.
Okay.
And pop this out a little bit. And cow flaps closed. Can't see. Turn the light on.
But I don't
Cow
wanna
flaps
turn the
closed.
light.
And then we don't need that up there anymore, and we don't need that up there anymore.
That.
It is on both. That's on both. Flaps good. We do not need landing lights. Taxi lights still on.
That's always a scary sound when you're in midair.
And we don't.
You lean out too much and you hear bit, 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 bit.
Yeah. Done that one too. It's 25% that you don't want to be leaned out past.
Right, I'm at 40.
I think I was 30, so they have the perfect where you're supposed to be set, but my
Right.
gauges look good, so I'm gonna stay there.
With the fuel I have on board, I can do 3 hours and 52 minutes.
Well, I I only put about half tanks in either
I
side.
put 20 gallons in each tank.
Yeah. Zig, did you want to fix the plane and fly, or did you want to fix the plane and jump?
Well, I'm gonna try and take off again, so we'll see
Okay.
what happens.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're barely off the coast of Florida.
Don't tell me that. You're supposed to say, no, we're halfway there already.
Well, we're barely off the coast of Florida, and we are halfway there.
Okay, yeah, I just pulled that up on FF.
18 minutes and we'll land. This is. Once you get this plane, straightened out,
Going.
it's really nice.
It goes nice, yeah. Yeah, we've got Zig doing that thing again.
Well, how did you crash on takeoff, Zig?
I
The
didn't
same
crash
way.
on takeoff. It
How'd
got
you
all
crash?
swirly once I got up above the runway. It just kept listing to one side really hard,
Mine
and then I ended up
listed.
overcorrecting.
You know what it is? I have the passengers in back, and bet you I didn't have them exactly balanced because I've got two passengers and myself, and it leaned real hard to the left when I took off. So
Well, the weight
yeah,
balance is real crucial on this too.
yeah, so
Well,
that's
I didn't have
probably my
any.
issue.
I didn't have a co-pilot or anything the last time we flew it. I didn't have that big of a problem.
It may have been
I don't know.
the wind and P torque and
Yeah. Wind, balance, and torque all at the same time.
It's like when I pulled back to climb, it just kept like I could hear it like beeping at me. I didn't know what it was, but it just felt like I couldn't climb.
I did the exact same thing there, Zig. I overcorrected it and everything to be too quickly.
but MoonDog damn near took out the control tower.
Well,
Well, that's what I was headed for. That's why I was freaking out.
Are you on GPS hold?
No, it's on
No?
nav.
I switched over to GPS, and that's why I came across the back side of you there.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah. It's because I'm behind you.
Let me get my chat window back up here just in case anybody's talking.
All right, I got to get the vodka and orange juice here. Because we don't have Ernie to sing, so one of us has got to do it. And the only way that's going to happen is plenty of vodka and orange juice.
MoonDog, you start singing, so help me.
Do you know I just tried to move my view?
You know, it's not going to happen.
Such a habit.
It doesn't help that I'm only getting like 8 frames at this airport.
Yeah, it's a big airport.
With plenty of aircraft and everything else.
Plus, it's at night with lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we just made Zig's computer go, Next screen. Let me draw it out real
That's why,
quick.
that's why I don't run. That's why I don't run AI traffic, because it just kills your frames, especially on a busy airport.
So I have the AI traffic set kind of like medium low, and that's just so that way it feels like the world's, there's a little bit more life in the world.
You want life in the world? Fly on VATSIM. Plenty of life.
Are you doing that thing again?
What
Wait.
thing?
Where you go, you guys should be on VATSIM, and you're going to
Yeah.
hound us until we're on VATSIM?
And then you're gonna hate it because VATSIM has gone completely to shit over the last like year. But yeah, but no, you know what? That's not fair to say because it hasn't. It's a combination of the controllers being mad and pilots being idiots, unfortunately. So those of us who've been doing it for a long time, we're the ones who suffer. You know, like I can't remember the last time Heathrow was controlled, and it's too bad. It's the busiest airport in Europe, and nobody can control it because here we go, VATSIM rant, everybody. Indulge me for about 5 minutes. So VAT UK, which is the governing body of the UK VATSIM organization, right? They control obviously all the airports in the UK, and they have some ridiculous training regimen for people to be able to control Heathrow, anything above ground, right? So if you want to control the tower, you want to control the approaches, or God forbid you want to be London director, right, and control all the airspace above the approaches. They have some ridiculous training regimen that nobody passes and nobody even tries to get. So nobody can control Heathrow. Why? Because it's the busiest airport in Europe. Well, maybe if you sat down with somebody, maybe you've been controlling Heathrow for a couple of years. Maybe if you brought somebody in and said, this is how you do it, more people would want it. Because there's nothing worse than flying into a massive international airport, not having any air traffic control.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Gatwick, on the other hand, for some reason, which is, significantly smaller than Heathrow, but probably nearly as busy, is controlled all the time. It's not like Gatwick isn't a Class A international airport. So,
I just canceled my IFR because they just ignored me. Then when I decided to go on and do my own thing, but you need to turn this way, turn that way. Fuck off.
Hey, Vado, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the sub.
I was actually thinking about flying with I've never done it with the in-game ATC because I'm thinking it's early in the morning, we're looking for an island, I'm not going to be able to find this airport. And then I remembered, well, it's Grand Bahamas International, probably be 1 or 2 lights on it.
One or two, yeah.
The thing is that in the in-game ATC, I'd say about 60% of the time is really good, but then there's other times it just forgets you're even around.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we're so short as it already lines us up on the approach.
Yeah, when you start getting and they give you some ridiculous mileage out too. It's like you're 62 miles from the airport, right? Like you're really going to start giving me instructions now?
There's no approach in the GPS for this.
Of course there isn't. Good luck with a visual approach in pitch black conditions.
Oh.
Man, no problem.
We don't worry about that.
We've done it before.
There's no approach for that airport?
Not in GPS. Not in the GPS. Nope.
Would you like?
I just went to
none
look
or not one for that runway?
No, none. Period.
Okay.
I brought it up and it was just dots.
What do they say when they say your call sign? They don't actually say dog, do they?
No, it's Mike Delta Oscar
Golf.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because actually I've put it in as the tail sign for MoonDog so it can be seen on like Join FS and all that.
Yeah.
And then it goes Mike Oscar. I'm like, no, that's just too long.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's MoonDog, 4.4 miles to my 9 o'clock.
North side, yep.
Got a little more clouds than I'd like. I'm pretty sure at least one of the airports we're going to be flying into at night while it's raining.
We are flying into MYBS.
MYBS, yes.
MYBS. All right, we're going to try it again.
Just a heads up, Zig, the plane's supposed to stay in the air.
Oh, now you tell me.
Saying we're 9 minutes out. Yep, 8 minutes out, 18 miles.
21, yep. Pretty much the same.
I'm looking to see at least some sort of landmass. I see nothing but water.
It's smaller. You've got island and then you got airport.
Or is the island the airport?
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's just a runway built on stilts in the middle of the ocean. Nothing around it.
No.
All right, there's the land there. I don't see lights. Hey guys, if you guys are sitting on the runway, maybe turn on some lights or something. Turn your lights on. At least beacons.
Well, I guess I'll jump in the game now. Oh,
Yeah. We're starting to get close.
no, that's not what I. Yes, you.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
there is literally no light
Here
to
we
this runway.
That's great. This is great, MoonDog.
Hey, we decided as a group to do the tour thing that was listed, and this is the time it says to do it. That's the only one. So if you have any complaints, talk to the bosses. And
Well, if
actually-
memory serves me right, you two were the ones who said, let's do the tour, and I went, oh, okay. I didn't even look at the times. Oh, how I wish I had. I don't think it'd be bad if there weren't so many clouds to where at least the moon.
would shine through. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I see the outline of the.
Well, I'm loading in. I'll
Yeah.
turn all my landing lights, my strobes on, and everything. Oh.
Just light a big bonfire right in the middle of the runway.
Well, that'll work for me because I didn't land on the runway earlier today either. Oh, look at that. A Beechcraft Baron flying same direction we are.
Is that what that is? I'm not getting a tag. I just see a light up in the clouds.
Yeah. It just popped through so that it would throw the tag up there. It's a Beechcraft Baron.
All right. I'm not messing with this thing, so you can just go ahead and start.
All right. So,
All right. Well, I have every light in the plane on, so
okay. We're what, 7 minutes out, 8 minutes out? An active sky is still close enough that I can see Zig is just taken off.
Holy crap, that's a little island.
right. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Of course, we're facing where's the runway behind us, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do these guys a favor and turn around. Whoa! What the hell? Just move. Thank you.
Holy shit. That's the runway right there.
No,
Yeah.
you can't be that close.
I can see the runway from here, MoonDog. At least I'm pretty sure it's the runway.
No, that's one of those Grand Caribbean cruises down there.
Sitting in the middle of the island.
Possibly not.
Sure, that's making everybody nauseous. Yep, I can see Roy and BP's headlights. Or landing
Well,
lights.
I went to actually to Roy so I could see the islands. So
Jeez.
All right, I'm in an intersection on the runway here, so that's as close as I can get. So there you go. Have fun with that.
No, actually, it helps because I can see your guys' landing lights from here. I just have to kind of land in between them, I believe. Because
Well,
one's to my left and one's to my right.
My plane doesn't want to start. Does now.
Does now.
Controlling.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I just clicked the auto start in the mini controls. I wasn't messing with it.
All right.
3 minutes out.
So what? Which way are you guys coming
4
in?
minutes
On
out.
9 or the other way?
9. I'm coming in on 9.
Okay, so you'll be coming in this way then. I should be able to see you. I can't quite see you.
Bump on.
Did you guys figure out the silly autopilot yet?
Yeah, are you trying to get it turned on?
No.
Trying to activate it?
Trying to get it to climb to 4,000 feet.
Arm it, and then you can hit the altitude key till it says VS, and then you can change up and down your vertical speed.
Right. That was a bit too far.
Yeah, you're a little past the stop line, but it's all right. One of them will miss the runway and hit both of us anyway. Well, you've got both of us down here with all our lights on, and we've lit up this end of the runway pretty well, so you shouldn't be able to miss
It's helping.
it.
I can see your lights.
And then Roy backed his plane up and
Just in case.
just, yeah, like I had my view pointed that way, and all of a sudden all I saw was your tail.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool.
Okay, I see. No bounce.
You should see me coming in here in a minute.
I don't see anything just yet. Oh, there you are. You said you were coming in on 9. You're coming in the other way.
Now, if he
Are-
came straight in,
are
he's
you-
coming in on 9.
You're gonna go? Are you good? Well, he's okay.
Candidate for landing would be 28.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I'm saying. That's the way he's coming.
Oh, because I'm pointed due east.
Yeah, landing would be actually fly past it and come back.
Oh, there you guys are. There's okay. So that's Draco over there. All right, and that would be you, MoonDog, I guess.
Yeah, I'm north of the island. Because I'm following still the ATC and...
The hell with them.
Well, even if I was to come in 28, I'd still want to loop around and come back in.
Yeah, but there's some good scenery on this side of the island. A bunch of tall ass trees.
I actually have palm trees.
That's what I'm saying. Bunch of
Yeah.
palm trees.
I bet this is real pretty during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a light. Oh no, no, is that you, Roy? Is that your strobe, or what is that light over there? No, that's your tail. That's your tail strobe. I thought it was a light on a building, but never mind. The view was weird from here, from my angle.
Dodging palm trees.
Yeah, you're a little
200 feet.
oh no.
There you are.
There's MoonDog.
Damn, that's a big ass palm tree right before the runway.
That is not the runway.
Oh sweet Jesus! This is the runway.
What?
This is the runway.
No, it's not.
Nope. No.
It is for
no,
me.
No.
Watch my stream. It's the runway.
That can't be the runway.
Okay, you sort of almost landed on the runway down that end. A little bit. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you win the ugly landing award for tonight so far. Yeah, did you? He was coming right at us, Roy.
I know.
Was that? I'm pretty sure that was the runway that I landed on.
Nah, you weren't on the runway when you came over. So let's just put it that way.
No, you guys were sitting in the middle of the runway.
No, we're not. We're sitting at the hold point at the intersection where at 9.
I'm glad I backed up now.
I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody was watching my stream, you would have seen you guys are actually on the runway for me.
So it's FS join just not putting us in the right, because like I know Roy's right next to me. You know what I mean? I guess it's only when you're flying that it acts up.
Well, remember, I have the North American Open LC, which affects certain things.
Oh yeah, it's just like David when he was flying an X-plane earlier. Yeah.
Which I
So,
also have the North America put in.
So,
there,
like where you guys
yeah.
are sitting, that's the runway for me and MoonDog.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
And Zig.
Do any of you guys have damage on?
No,
Apart-
I don't have that.
You don't have that?
No.
I don't. You have that. You're the one that was.
Huh?
You was the one that was all after us getting all the free stuff from Orbix.
It's not.
North American LC is not free.
It's not free.
Oh, well then I don't have that.
Okay, so you're not going to crash into us anyway.
No.
Yeah, that's why I banked off when I did, because that's the runway for me, and all of a sudden there's just 2 planes sitting right on the runway.
All right. Are you guys gonna turn me to the right and start to direct me in here? Come on. It's not difficult.
Yeah, where'd you go?
They have me flying out past. I should be probably
Oh, there you are.
10 miles out.
Nope, that's Draco.
No, he's at your 7 o'clock. Just behind the tree.
Oh,
For
that's
me,
far
anyway.
away. I can't see him.
Alright, I'm gonna shut all my stuff off.
Oh, don't shut it off. We're ready to go.
Well, I have to, because we're doing VAs.
Oh, okay.
But it should be pretty quick and simple to just shut it off.
Yep.
And then load the next one and
So-
get it started.
93.81 was my landing rate.
Not bad.
Yeah, well, we started the intro. Draco did the intro, but we also came up with the who does the exit today. Whoever has the worst landing rate has to do the exit.
Yeah, we're not included.
Yeah, we don't know.
No, no. It was the 3 of us, so.
Roy's quick to jump in there. Not me.
Where
All
are
right.
you, Moondog? I don't see you at all.
Yeah, I didn't
I-
see me though.
I'm past the island. I'm waiting for it to have me loop around. I'm at 12 miles out.
Whoa,
Right,
whoa,
that's
whoa,
why
whoa,
we
whoa.
don't see you.
Oh, pirate.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa. My plane just decided to start moving. Now I may actually be in the runway. Hold on. I was looking down. I didn't even realize my plane. Yeah, I'm definitely sort of in the runway. Let me get out of here.
All right.
So what's the ETA on this? Oh, it's only 59 nautical miles to the other airport.
Yeah, it's
Short hops.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say you're going the wrong way, Moondog. It's BP's tag.
No, it's me. I'm backing up.
Turn right heading 180. Thank you.
I didn't have my I was just doing a quick run up and I didn't have my parking brake set. And I didn't realize I was moving until I looked up.
Down.
There, that won't happen again.
Back up again.
All right. So what is this? Okay, so all the way up is open. All right.
Bring that back up.
How far are you out, Zig?
Probably don't need the cabin heat.
I'm a ways out. I'm 17 minutes yet. 37 miles.
Ah, what a coincidence. So is MoonDog.
Send and maintain 2000.
Yes.
30.19.
Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just setting up for the next flight with the VA.
Yep. No problem.
That's the only thing that sucks is every single time I have to shut down Macars, bring it back up, so I have to minimize the game. And
You don't have to shut off Mac. No, but you do need to.
you do have to reset it, otherwise it doesn't take.
I've had it. I think
Didn't
I've
for
had
me.
it.
I always do, just to be safe.
Cessna, yeah, Delta Oscar Golf. That's me. Got it.
Ooh,
Turning.
scheduled depart time, 9 o'clock Zulu.
Well, it might be getting closer to daylight.
Yeah, because it's technically 3:50 on this flight here,
Alright.
which means it's 10 minutes to 9 o'clock Zulu. So it will be actually time to take off before I even land.
Oh, you fucker.
What happened now?
Oh, I was leaning it out because I've been sitting on the ground for a while. I stalled it. This plane, can I just say?
Alright, while we're sitting here, we'll go and get everything checked. General condition, beautiful shape. I'll be right back.
All right, come on. Should be making a right turn here.
Is that you coming in, MoonDog? I see a blinking light above us. It's like up in the clouds.
No. 12 miles out.
Still?
Yeah, I'm east of you. I'm now headed west coming back.
Well, MoonDog decided to just stop his plane right there and swim to shore.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go find MoonDog.
I'm
Oh, crap.
10 miles east of you. 4 minutes out. It's Grand Caravan that's up above you.
So 343. So we got to go up the other end of the runway, right? After these guys land.
Yeah.
And I will be right back while we watch MoonDog
Yeah.
do his landing.
All right. Time to back off on some lap.
So as part of this VA tour, BP, we do have to fly at 737 a couple times as well.
I wish I had one. Well, I do. I mean, I could do it next plane. I don't
No,
have a 737.
PMDG on Amazon is actually going for like 50 something pound.
Yeah, to buy it from PMDG is like 70 or 79 or something. I mean, it's certainly worth it. It's a fantastic plane, but we don't fly it enough in my VA to really, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's great, and I would get it because it is that good. And I mean, it doesn't mean that the only place I can fly it is in the VA. I can fly it anywhere I want. So I don't know. Who knows? I got to make that decision. At what point do I stop with FSX and put my money into X-Plane? You know, because at some point X-Plane's got to. It's too good. It's just, you know what I mean? It just needs some really good big name third. What it needs is it needs somebody to come in and make really good third party planes right now. There's a couple, but they're very nichey. Like the 737-200 is amazing. It is probably the best plane I've ever seen. But nobody, like very few companies fly it still. So, and it's not cheap. It's like $60. So that couldn't be the first plane I bought for X-Plane, you know? I need somebody to make a really good 747.
The ACARS just said V2. I'm like halfway there.
You finally got enough
Wow,
speed.
your ACARS is good, huh? Wow.
He's confused by my crazy flying that I'm doing, probably.
That's why see, when I flew for Ryanair for that 20 minutes or whatever, when I flew for them, they had one of those, like the V-Cars ones, the ones that everybody uses. And I didn't, you know, like Phoenix has been, the one that we use it was made for us, specifically for BAV. And it doesn't have all that other built-in stuff into it. And I didn't realize how good that was until I started to use it. Phoenix is fantastic, except for the fact that, you know, you got to put it in position report once an hour and all that stuff. And that's fine. And I get why they do it. It is a little annoying sometimes on long flights, but whatever. They want you in the plane. Well, okay, be in the plane.
All right, I'm looking for a runway here.
Right in front of you.
Where all the lights are.
I understand that. I
mean, doesn't ATC line you up on the runway?
Yeah, I'm lined up. It says report in sight, but I'm not sure I can actually say in sight.
Well, sometimes when they say that, it could be completely to your 9 o'clock. When they go fly straight in, you know, and it's at your 9 o'clock.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Okay, well that just gives me an idea that I'm a little bit high here.
Just a bit.
Hi.
So, are you lined up on a runway, MoonDog?
Not
Not
completely.
completely, but I could fix that.
No, I was just wondering because I'm wondering if you're seeing what I see.
Well, I can tell you what's going to happen when I get there. Is I'm going to pick a runway and I'm going to land on it.
Oh, you can only pick one runway.
Oh, there's only one
there's
runway?
There is only one.
Oh, okay.
Just depends on what direction you land on.
You come
We'll
in from
see.
the way I came in. Watch out for like the 100-foot tree right before the runway.
I'm sure I'll find it. The way my night's going.
Well, I guess I don't need these floodlights because the plane's all configured. So let me turn those off. At least turn one of them on. That's a little thing, but it's cool how if you turn one light off, it gets less bright.
Yeah.
Like it's a little thing, you know what I mean? But most people would just give you one switch and just light up the entire cockpit. Whereas in this one, it physically makes a difference which side you turn on.
Holy sh!
Let's go find MoonDog, shall we? There he is.
MoonDog's trimming the tops of the trees.
Whoa. There you go. You got it.
I am 17 miles out.
So that's the runway for you guys then.
So is MoonDog. Yeah.
Okay, the runway for me is like
MoonDog, what the hell was that?
It's
like
a little twitchy.
Pointing it. Yep. No. Come on. You got it. Come on. Come on. You got it.
Some more flaps.
You needed some more not being sideways. Are you on the ground right now, MoonDog?
No.
No. Okay. I can't quite tell.
There you go. You touched down there.
Wow.
65.
Talk about a greaser. 65. Yeah. Well, because you floated it 1.5 miles down a runway. Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, so where you landed, that's the runway for me.
He landed so far down. He landed in the touchdown zone for runway 9.
Yeah, but it was a nice, gentle landing
It
eventually.
was a nice, gentle landing, that's for sure.
Well, we won't comment on the fact that I did the oops, overcorrect beforehand, but
Pointed
it was
it
still
straight down right at the threshold. I thought you were gonna land propeller first.
Well, to me, he went through the top of like 50 trees.
I only see 4 trees that he was skimming over.
Well, that's you guys were looking at from your stuff at my. I didn't
No.
see any trees.
No, I was watching it from your point of view.
Okay, did I miss some trees?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just about. You flew in between 2 of them.
Like
I was
right
kind of-
now, you're about ready to taxi into a grove of trees.
I see no trees. That's what I'm saying. There's something not exactly right with something layered.
No, for me, you're just by the 09 marking for the runway.
No, that's fine. But if he's seeing trees, I'm not seeing the trees.
Oh.
Yeah, and for me, the 09 marking is probably about 50 feet.
Yeah,
to-
see, your scenery looks completely different, Moondog, than mine does. Like, you don't have all the palm trees and stuff that I do. You're gonna have to try to reinstall that, I think.
Well, I just did Orbix a little bit ago. There's something
Yeah,
layered
it's
wise.
it's. I wonder if it's not installing in the right layer.
Have you got any other scenery files in there?
Just the one from Cork.
Okay.
Oh, you scared me for a minute because I'm like, it didn't screw up my scenery, but you'll have to have a look at your scenery library and see what Orbix should be at the. No,
In fact,
I'd have to.
you should be able to just drag, if it's been installed somewhere else, you should be able to just drag it into your FSX folder, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but you don't necessarily need it installed in your. Like, you only need the scenery will install. Orbix will install itself. Orbix gives you 3 files. It gives you a file in your program files, which is crap, but it gives you. Then it puts all the stuff in the scenery files in FSX. So
Yeah, and like I think like the first 6 or 7 are Orbix.
yeah, I'd have to look at that.
Not counting Hawaii.
It says about 3 minutes, Vado. You want to see the landing? Yeah,
I want to watch. I want to watch the
Yeah,
landing.
don't we all want to see a landing?
Yep, there's Zig right there. I can see his tag. A little over 7 miles out.
We're riding along with Zig now.
Oh boy.
No pressure.
All right, and we're gonna flip over here to Zig, so that my stream can see him. Both people watching.
Air traffic. Zig.
There you go.
There you go. You have your stream, Draco stream, my stream, BP criticizing you.
We're all watching.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
criticized,
we're
of
all
course.
watching.
So
So, does anybody else have like that strange point of light
yes.
that's, I guess, it would be like the sun or something, but it's just like a strange point of light?
It's the sun before it actually gets up and rises over the horizon, and for some reason it comes through the water that way. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've had it at midnight.
Yeah, because that's where its point of reference is where the sun's supposed to be, but for some reason it does that. I don't know why. Okay, so man, your frame rate must be really tanking, because even on my end it looks jittery a little bit.
It's all
Who are
right
you
for my
talking
end.
It looks fine.
It's all right. Yeah, it looks
Yeah?
all right for me.
No,
Okay.
I'm back up. I'm back up to like 25, 26.
So you know where the runway is, Zig, right? You're going to come over that tower. It's going to be to your right a little bit.
Oh, that's why, because I have
No,
it on pause.
I mean, I see some flashing lights in front of me, but that's about it.
Yeah, that would be us sitting on the runway.
Am I lined up straight on it already?
No,
Oh, not-
you're not
not too
anywhere
bad.
near it. You need to go to your right a little bit.
Yeah, I see that now.
I mean, it's a pretty flat island. If you wanted to, you could land there, but
Why is it not clicking over to my heading bug?
I'll fly the plane, Zig.
Yeah, I just turned the autopilot off and hand flew it in.
Well, I'm gonna have to now.
You have to hit heading hold twice, I think.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
I came right over that town that's right there at the very edge of the island.
No wonder you nearly took us out then.
I landed on the runway. It's not my fault you guys were sitting on it.
We wasn't from our point of view.
No.
And like I said, that's why all of a sudden I banked at the last second when I saw you guys sitting on the runway.
So,
Is my gear down?
For once, yes, it is definitely down.
Where are you going, Zig?
yeah,
I don't
where are you
know.
landing?
All I see is a very bright light.
Now wait a minute. I thought there was only one
Watch
run.
out, there's a train behind it, believe
What's
me.
that? Is that a taxiway? The taxiway and the runway are the exact same width. That's
Yeah.
not confusing as fuck.
No, and the light that's shining from one of your planes looks like it's the Pappy
Yeah.
light, and he's trying to line up on the Pappy light.
Am I headed right for you?
Well, you might want to lose some altitude, Zig, because you're about 1,000 feet too high.
And then
I'm at 500. Oh,
and
there
then,
we go.
and then bank hard to your right here in a second.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yep, a little bit right now. More right, more right, more right, more
Oh.
right. There it
I
is.
see it.
There it is. Cut your
Stop with
power.
the light.
Idle your
Stop with the
power.
light.
Oh
got
God! Don't
plenty of-
smash.
Whoa.
Oh Jesus! There you go. Put one down at least. There you go. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a, yep. You broke it.
Yeah. Damn it.
I saw your propeller shoot across the screen.
You guys were killing me with the strobe lights going on and off down there.
Well, we were trying to give you some light.
My plane's completely shut off, so
Oh, I wish you were on Twitch. I want to clip that. I really do.
he is on Twitch.
I'm on Twitch.
You are? Oh, well, guess where I'm going afterwards then. All right. Well, we'll give you a minute to fix your plane and all that. So,
Unfortunately, he might be getting good at that quickly here.
So, MoonDog, while Zig's towing his plane to the hangar, you want to go traipsing through the jungle and look for his propeller?
Okay, I can do that. Can you describe it to me?
Yeah, it's
Broken into 10 pieces.
I bet it's not the only mangled piece of metal over there.
Are you saying you've done it more than once then?
I'm sure there's more than one plane's crash coming into this airport.
Can I just point out there, MoonDog, that you were real close to doing the same
exact
thing.
I know.
So,
I corrected and caught it, and then yeah.
See, me, I just wanted to give my passengers a thrill at the very end.
No,
Okay.
I just about did exactly what Zig did, and just about crashed it on takeoff. I just about crashed on landing, but the crashed counter has not gone up, so it's just been close.
Well, I'm here. Go ahead
I
and
want
do my
to go
flight planner.
time. Real quick, change this to.
Oh, that's nothing, Beto. We've had worse ones than that.
Oh yeah.
Is there actually that much parking?
What's the what time are we setting for this next one?
Because it's pretty much warmed up and ready to go. 10 minutes till, so 8:50 maybe.
Okay.
In the morning?
MYBS to MYGF.
Yeah.
No, Zulu.
does that mean I
Zulu.
don't have to fly at night?
No,
Outstanding.
it's no 8.
No,
It's Zulu. It's Zulu.
Oh.
Everything for the VA set Zulu. So
Right. Well, I don't know what time that is. It's
like
it's 2
4
o'clock
a.m.
right
It's
now.
like 4 a.m.
350.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. Click the wrong button.
I gotta get over to the A cars. Where's
Oh,
that?
come on.
Oh yeah. See, it's 7 o'clock Zulu now, so 8 o'clock.
Do that real quick. Bring it back
Load it
in.
back up again.
To
MYBS.
MYGF. VOR to VOR. VFR. Find route 3,500 feet.
That sucks that there was no approach for that one.
A lot of these
I got
little
a feeling
airports
most of
aren't
these
gonna
there's
have
going to be
one.
no approach.
There'll be one at Grand Bahamas. It's an international airport. There'll be an ILS and everything.
Well, I don't care about the ILS so much, but even on some of the smaller ones, there's an approach in the GPS a lot of times. Something, at least a vectors to give you the straight lineup line.
Especially if you're flying it. I mean, because this runway's big enough for at least what? A CRJ?
Dash 8
Yeah.
probably. I would think they'd fly Dash 8s into here. Maybe Twin Otters definitely, but maybe a Dash 8. I don't know. I don't know what goes in and out of here. So
You don't think they do any jets or anything?
Eh.
I mean, it's a 5,000-foot runway, but
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on I don't know. I have no idea. You'd have to look it up. I'm sure if you looked up this airport, it would tell you what they fly in and out of here.
So what's the chances of us grabbing exactly the same parking spot?
0, because I just left my plane sitting right where it is.
Well, me and Roy are on the hold point.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm right on top of you, MoonDog.
Yeah, I know. That's what it was.
In fact, I'm going to taxi down to the other end since we're not from that end.
Yeah.
I would imagine the weather couldn't have changed that much since. No, 343. So it's still 28 down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a balmy 19.9 degrees.
Sounds nice.
Am I at the correct place?
I don't see anybody here. Except for BP and Roy.
I should be.
No, because I actually went to Grand Bahamas, not where we are just at. MYBS, not.
Wait, what? You went to MYBS,
All I wanted to do was turn
right?
around.
Yeah,
I
right. So, okay. Doesn't matter. I'm here.
Let me get back. I gotta get my ACARS set up here. Dang it.
That started, so I'm good.
Okay, so we are going MYBS to MYGF, yes. Fly bid.
Okay. So I must
16.
not have done something very well because it's now got brakes shot, left and right landing gear, need major rebuilds. Complete overhaul.
Just go ahead and top off the oil.
To be honest, I'm going to look at mine. Seems to be working, so.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's working, so I'm going to leave it alone.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and set my time then. World. Time and season.
Yeah, I got a few things broke on mine.
850 should be good. I'm going to go ahead and get mine started up.
I can't fix anything. Why can't I fix anything?
Oh, I'm paused. Are you paused?
No.
What the hell? Stop.
Is that you? I hear come. Yeah, yeah. I heard it. I would have just pulled up and said, "Screw it, I'll meet you in the air somewhere."
It's not letting me fix anything either, Moondog.
Your engines aren't running, right?
Need a 5,000-foot runway just to slow this thing down.
I'm saying
I don't think so.
I need to assign the brakes to separate axes. This is going to be the plane that makes me buy friggin' rudder pedals.
Well, I found that if you push full rudder, if you're wanting to turn and you hit your brakes, it will allow you to turn easier.
Differential brakes, yeah. That's how you turn this thing.
A plane just disappeared from in front of me.
That'd be Draco. He was resetting his time, I think.
Oh.
I also just reset the whole plane to see what it did because I've got.
Oh, so that's you behind.
It's not letting me repair anything either.
I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I forgot to start ACARS.
And now it's like new after I reset it.
Yeah, but I just reset mine basically.
Did you do a complete overhaul?
What's?
There's a little thing that says complete overhaul.
Oh, that's turning the engine off.
I had you running. Now you don't want to run. I ain't got time for that.
It won't do that either.
No, mine's even after all the crap I put it through. Mine's my general condition like new. 3.7 hours. All right, cool.
That's the way mine was. And
so you just hit reset plane or whatever?
I hit reset plane, but I had also hit complete, overhaul like 3 or 4 times it. So.
Trim for takeoff ready.
I don't know how to do differential braking, Beto. I don't have that set up.
you basically need rudder pedals with brakes on each pedal to be able to do differential braking.
Well, one way to do it without it is if you're using a trigger on your joystick for brakes, if you twist or whatever you use for rudder, it'll automatically turn that brake on whichever way you're turning.
That's why I've spun sideways so quickly.
Yeah. Hey, that's how I did that cool drift earlier.
That was a really nice drift. And if you've not seen it, go back and watch the video.
Figure I can drift a plane better than I can drift a car. I guess I'll grab a drink.
Okay. Not sure what you mean by both triggers. If you're just using a flight stick, you basically do it like you do any other. Okay, I'm gonna start the flight here. Why is it not going to do?
It's weird because the taxiway for me is just like a little dirt road that just goes along the edge of the runway and then loops around and then comes up to the end of the runway.
Yeah, that's probably how it is in real life.
Because I'm sitting on the threshold right now.
And to us, you're sitting over there in the field. It's probably like what you see in real life. That's probably what it is.
Alright, I'm just gonna pause this.
All right, my car's just started. Flight started. Plane started.
If they used
Why-
the runway
why
all the
won't-
way over there, then how was we sitting on the runway? See ya.
We
Because the
taking off
runway,
27. You guys are down there at 27.
Yes.
well, because where you guys were sitting at, you guys were a good 50, maybe 100 feet down the from the threshold on the runway.
That's weird. It would make that much of a difference.
Because like I said, where I'm sitting at right now is the threshold.
I've never had any of the land classes, so I only ever had global and then England.
Well, I did global and then I did North American LC, and it said it redid a lot of like airports and land and stuff for in like the Caribbean, the Bahamas.
Not sure. Not sure, Vado. I don't fly with a Xbox controller. Not sure how that works. Well, if you're using the LB and the RB triggers for your brakes, then that would be your differential braking. You'd have a right brake and a left brake, possibly, right, VP? Is that the idea of
Yeah.
differential braking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that you have a brake on each wheel? Is that right?
It's just like a tractor, yeah. Something that Farm Sim desperately needs. Independent braking. Every tractor in the world has independent braking.
Well, don't they kind of have independent braking with the
Not-
tractors?
I don't know. I don't like tractors, so we don't talk about them.
Yeah, I was laughing before you even said that. I'm asking you about tracks.
Well, that's
The
how.
only reason why I say is because how
Right.
quick and easy and tight they turn.
Yes, that's how a skid. That's how any skid steer vehicle by braking the wheels on the side that you want to turn in. Yeah, that's how they all work. But you know, every tractor has independent brakes, and I wish Farm Sim would figure out a way to implement that just to drive David Oldfield crazy, so he had to build another brake pedal. Because he would.
No problem, Vado. Hope it helps. We're just guessing though. We have flight sticks, I think, here. Everybody's using.
Yep.
And I'm still having trouble learning how to use that.
I'm using Happy Thoughts.
Happy
Why not?
thoughts.
MoonDog, why are you hopping through the woods?
Not. I'm going right down the taxiway.
Well, for me, it's it's
Okay,
because I'm
figure it
paused,
out.
so-
Your scenery is different than
Different,
everybody
No.
else's, so
No, I didn't realize that. I forgot I had my game paused, so it's updating, but not as quickly.
right.
So he's kind of like slide showing instead of moving smoothly. I
Yeah.
forgot I had it paused.
And
Your
I- that's
ACARS
just-
is running, and you can pause.
Uh-huh.
You don't? Do you have an allowance of how long you can pause for?
Nope.
No shit.
Because it'll auto pause, at 50, wherever you set it to auto pause sometimes.
Wow.
And Zig, you've left it sit there for what, a couple hours?
Yeah, because I was working.
I've seen some guys leave it for many hours. I saw them they turned it off and went to bed and came back after work type
See,
deal, and they
I
were able
see,
to finish
yeah,
flying up.
I don't agree with that. I mean maybe Phoenix is a little over the top with its every hour thing, but getting hours while you're in the bunk, that ain't right. That's not flying. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Vado, we're not on a multiplayer server. We use a separate application called Join FS. It's free to download, and you can join us that way.
All right, so I'm set and ready.
All right. So I see MoonDog, I see BP, I see Roy.
Yep. This is you guys' show, so you guys go first. Me and Roy will follow you up
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, less
I'm
chances
going
of
to
us.
go
I'm
not
just waiting
sure
on Zig to
why.
pop up.
Unless I run out of fuel first, because I've been sitting here for an hour with my engine run.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't even look at fuel. Oh, we're not going far.
I'm keeping my tanks at 20 gallons each.
I'm getting my taxi clearance now, so.
Taxi clearance at this place? It's a
Well-
taxi clearance. Going to be some Caribbean guy going, "Yeah, man, just drive up to the runway. It's okay, man."
You're not far off because it's just announce where you're at and that you're taking off. So
Right. Unicom.
yeah.
Yep, join FS, Vado. You got it right. Just Google that, and should be able to find a.
It's really simple. If
Yep.
I can do it.
What
Yeah.
runway are you guys taking off at? 9 or 27?
28,
27.
27, sorry. 28. What are you, an idiot? 27.
Apparently the runway slightly curves a little bit towards the end.
Again, that's only something you'd see.
I was being a smartass.
I should fly this in X-Plane. I bet this is cool in X-Plane. Maybe I will.
I was half expecting you guys to hop into X-Plane and fly.
Yeah, I thought about it, but with the way that X-Plane and FSX work together and FS joined, David was not having problems, but not being able to see like where we were and stuff.
It wasn't as bang on as accurate as same platforms.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. So I figured it's good. I just fly it in this.
Well,
Plus,
we
I like
were-
this plane. So
Well, for a while we were having that issue with being on the same platform. Sometimes I wouldn't see Zig, or Zig wouldn't see me.
All right.
Where you at, Zig?
I think I see you guys over there, all the bright lights. So
I'd be
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, you know the lights show that was distracting you and landing.
yeah.
You guys asked us to turn our lights on, so we did.
Yeah, and then Draco came in and right through the light show, and I came from the other end, and then Zig came in and got a wonderful light show.
There he is.
So I
See
have
his lights now.
6.8 hours on this thing now.
What do I have on us? 1.9.
There's the taxiway. I guess we can go down this way then.
This is a nice little airport, though.
Is it the Hobbs meter, isn't it? So I have 4.2.
All right, I'm
It's just-
unpausing.
I just pivoted around to see, look around, and if all of a sudden I got bright lights from you guys.
Here comes Zig. I probably shouldn't have my strobes on sitting on the runway, but
No, you should have your strobes on sitting on the runway.
When do strobes come on?
As you line up,
As you line up?
not while you're in the air.
no, you turn them on. When you line up, you don't turn them off again until you pull off the runway.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't have them on in the taxiways and stuff. You shouldn't have your landing lights on at taxiways either, unless your plane doesn't have taxi lights.
Double check.
And generally in a Cessna, you don't want to. I turn my landing lights off as soon as I take off because they have a tendency to burn out. They're not designed to run for very long. Although mine have been on for however many hours I've been sitting here.
All
All right, so I'm
whenever
gonna go
you're-
ahead and go.
Okay, yeah, this is your show. You guys go. Me and Roy will bring up the rear.
Sure. He's rolling. Start to roll.
I need a yoke.
Yeah.
I was looking at some of them on Amazon.
What the?
Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting that Cytec whatever one.
Is it that one with the dual the quad.
Yeah, isn't it
levers.
separate though? Isn't the throttle quadrant separate?
Well,
Yeah.
there's the Chi one, which is a lot cheaper than the SciTech. And it looks like it's built cheap, but it's got a lot of good reviews.
Well, the thing is that I really like the throttle on my Warthog, and I'm used to it. I don't know that I want to get used to another one. I mean, if I could get it in a bundle without it being ridiculously expensive. The problem with the yoke is, what's the problem with the yoke, boys?
You got to move the steering wheel.
Right, and what
Has too much
doesn't move?
cholesterol?
Your steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
Right, so yoke, probably not. These guys all in the air? Yeah?
Yep. In the air.
You took off yet, Sig?
Now I am.
He is now.
Yeah, see ya. Okay, rolling.
Okay, can we not climb at 1,500 feet per minute? That would be great. Alright, there's that.
All right.
I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
she
pulling
went-
this up until I learn this plane.
She went straight off that runway.
Climb.
Oh,
And landing lights off.
Oh, that could have been why it was hard starting. I had the cowl flaps all the way closed. Duh. Couldn't get any air to start up.
And so behind us, we have a Cavalier Roy, a BP, a Zig, and there's a MoonDog.
All right, off to the Grand Bahama as we go.
Altitude.
Climbing at a blistering 75 knots.
Yep. Still got it pegged at 135 climbing.
we stream on Tuesdays and Saturday nights, 9 o'clock Central, Vado. And good night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Sorry I wasn't talking there. I'm trying to not
Okay.
crash.
Not crash. Yeah.
Let's see, I'll
For,
hold about 2,000.
That'll do.
that's good right there.
Well, I'm not
Hey,
doing
now-
too bad.
How do you
Alright.
know when the autopilot is on? Okay, now it's on. I got it.
I need my fuck. Can't see that. I'm so blind.
Cabin lights on so you can see what's going on.
No, so I can see my switches. So I can turn my landing, my taxi lights off. I couldn't see them. All right, off to the Grand Bahamas we go. I'm only at like 2,200 feet. I'm not.
I'm at only at 35.
I can't really see anything. So
Yeah, I'm at 32 going to 35, so.
Close flaps, or not flaps, close cowl.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that.
But you know, it's a nice day. It's a nice night out. We're gonna fly with the windows open. Get some of that sea air whistling through the cabin.
Something like that.
Damn, Roy, did you put nitrous on your plane?
No, I'm doing 142 ground. 148.
I'm 130 on the ground.
I'm only doing 109.
60% fuel mix. Engine RPM is set to 88.
Actually, it's a little chilly. Should shut that.
All right. Well, I mean, I look out the window, but there's nothing to look at. So, just a big blue blob.
And we will arrive in 27 minutes.
So let's see what runways we have at the other one.
Should have a few.
06 and 24.
Alright. Well, let's see which way the wind's blowing.
Well, it's 3-6, so either one is going to be a pretty significant crosswind. It's 10 knots, so.
Yeah.
Candidates, it says, is landing 6.
Yep, 06.
Well, yeah, because 3-6 is dead north, so.
Yeah.
So 3-6, you're still going to get about a 7-mile headwind, crosswind. Don't know how much these things love a good crosswind.
Probably about as much as the other Cessnas. I think I'm going to do GPS 06. Zig, you said you've been using vectors?
Yeah, because it just gives you a straight line out from the runway to line up on. So when you can see the straight line, and I always go to heading and position myself so I'm coming in on that straight line, and then activate it, and you'll be right on course for it already. That's what I've been doing with the VA flights in the Phenom, and it's been working out really good for me. Unless you have charts to know where those waypoints are.
Yeah.
I just drive around in circles until I see a runway.
Oh, the moon's setting over there. That's what that point of light, I guess, is the moon setting. But the moon doesn't set in the east.
Oh.
Think about that for a minute.
That's why it just looked weird. I know it can't be the sun.
Think about what you just said for a minute. Would the moon and the sun possibly go up and down on opposite ends of the earth?
Quiet, my brain's
Draco's right now going, God damn it, I hate it when he's right.
Whatever.
After the past few days, my brain is mush.
Technically, the moon doesn't rise or set on Earth. The Earth rises and sets on the moon.
Now everyone else went, huh? No.
What?
And technically, neither one rises or sets. We just turn away from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I said my smart thing for the day.
I said my smart thing.
Well, you're doing good. You said a smart thing today. You had a hilarious joke the other day. So.
I'm good for the year.
Yeah.
See y'all next year.
Yeah.
Unlimited data.
Yeah. That was all right.
That was all right. You laughed for a good 30
laughed.
seconds on that.
It was funny.
Hey, Vagabonds. Thanks for the follow. He says General Aircraft streams get the follow. He even got my cheers on my alert on the stream. Welcome aboard, Bago. Bago Bones.
General Aviation streams get the follow.
That's what he says. GA streams. I guess that's what he means.
What's the matter with airliners?
You know what? We're
No,
like
I'm just messing with
yeah, I know, but we're like counterculture because we fly like general aircraft because everybody wants to see the 747s and stuff. So,
But here's the thing. What are you doing right now? Are you on autopilot?
yeah, I know
Yeah.
it's the same.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
Looking at that moon, it's almost like it's a total eclipse.
I don't even see this moon. Where is this moon?
But the
I'll turn on my.
GA
Twitch
2
Stew
hours,
says
3 o'clock.
Twitch Stew says airliners are boring.
They are
GA
not.
aircraft that have personality.
I can crash them all the same. So
You're going to tell me my 747 that I've got 12,000 hours in doesn't have personality? I've been in that plane so much, even though it's a virtual plane, it probably smells like me. But they tell me it doesn't have personality. I still don't see this moon.
Hey, we got
Here, let me
another
turn on my
follower
webcam.
sub there. Who was that? Let me look over and see.
No, you know what? I fully agree that if you're not into it, sitting in an airliner for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, it can be excruciatingly boring. So that's why I love it. Everybody knows. But I like doing this too. I like flying these too. I like flying different things. It's fun.
Hey, Stakes, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
I'll get irritated and frustrated all the same. Doesn't really matter what plane it is, but just flying with my friends though, that's what makes it fun.
Sure.
And
Sure.
sitting here in a little Cessna flying by yourself.
You know what's going to be even more fun, Draco? Is when you make some friends.
Oh,
Hey, Ryan, welcome to the stream.
Whoa! Zig, the
Wow.
celebrity. Look at he's got like 4 or 5 people come in.
So okay, I'm new to Twitch, right? I've only had the channel for a few months.
Yeah.
What happens when you get rated? What does that mean?
oh, you got a raid going?
somebody's stream bombing you? Cool.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I got a raid by a party of 11. It says. I don't know what that means.
So basically, what that means is that another streamer has picked you and sent their viewers over to take a look at you, and
Why am I
notify
not
you.
streaming right now? No, I'm just, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's a good deal.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Zig. That's the first raid that we've gotten.
That is, yeah. I didn't even know what it was. Thank you, Bag of Bones. He's the one that likes the general aircraft, the GA aircraft.
Well,
Very good.
then
Thank
if
you
you
very
like GA aircraft,
Yep. Here's your plug.
you need to come and at 2 p.m. Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays, where the other half of the Monkey Show gets together, and we're flying around the world for Ronald McDonald House global charities. So all GA aircraft, we're flying around the world. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we'd love to see you there. So there you go. There's my.
And if you would like to donate to the charity tonight, there is a link on my YouTube page description, as well as Mr. MoonDog's and Draco's.
Yeah.
Yeah, give a donation to them. They do good work. Very good work.
Donations on my Twitch page are real easy because there's a big plaster of McDonald House right there on the main page.
And we do apologize to everybody watching who really isn't seeing a whole lot, but our VA flights have us flying at night right now.
Yeah, we are doing some VA flights, so a very early morning flight.
I'm hoping that the next flight actually has us getting close to sunrise.
Probably
Be
should
nice.
be.
So they call it raiding now. They used to call it stream bombing. I remember we did one on Jim's stream. There's a couple hundred people on Jim's stream, and all of us that were on the TeamSpeak, I went out and found some guy that was streaming had like 3 viewers. I said, let's do him, and we all showed up, and this guy was just like, holy crap. It's cool. It's a cool thing.
Yeah,
I think it's
a
nuts.
very cool thing.
Oh.
Basically, it's a larger streamer, or just a streamer supporting another streamer.
Yeah. We should probably do more of that.
We should.
We don't. We should do it.
In fact,
Ryan, if you didn't catch that, we're flying at night because it's a a VA flight, a virtual aircraft flight, and this is the designated time for the flight.
It's even more impressive when a big streamer goes out of
streamer.
their way just to find a smaller streamer who they
Yeah.
think deserves the raid.
Yeah.
Games for Kicks has done that a lot. He'll look for like somebody with only like 2 or 3 viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and you know he'll have like 100, 200 viewers, and they'll all just go in and.
You know when we should do it? We should do it when we're doing Farm Sim, because we get a lot of viewers for Farm Sim.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's my thing, right? So
Sure.
that's what I'm known for. So we should do it. Like, we should pick some guy that's got, you know, who's playing somewhere and has 1 or 2 viewers and just drop in and be like, hey, what's up? You know, because I think it's important. I think it always talk about community, right? Well, you know, we should support our community. So I think it's cool. I had a great time when we did it with Jem. This guy was just like, he was like, because, you know, because you look down, you see your viewer count go from 5 to 200. And you're like, what just happened? You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, and are all those people going to come back? Probably not. But for the 10 minutes they're there, it's really cool. So.
And a lot of times people go in, they'll watch for a few minutes during the raid, they'll realize that they like them, and they'll start subscribing like crazy. And I've seen people literally break Streamlabs.
Sure.
From all the subscriptions that they've gotten.
Sure.
One raid.
I would love to get a good. I had a good follower train a few months ago. I would love to get another one going. I haven't had one. I haven't streamed in a while either. I'm only, you know, I used to stream every day, and now I'm not doing it anymore. And so I need to get back to it. I miss it.
You used to make videos every day, every other day.
I used to make videos
then you started.
every day,
Then you started streaming, and then you know. Things
then
happen.
I got sick, MoonDog. Sorry.
No, but things happen, and then you're getting better, and then it's like, which do you want to jump back into?
I mean, I will tell you, I do miss the Old Ridge.
I miss Old Ridge.
Thanks for the update there, Ryan. You reminded me about ATC. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel my flight plan now.
I still can't see anything. Of course, if I clean my monitor once in a while, that'd probably help. And flying at night, I should turn the light off in my room, but then it's pitch black in here and I can't see anything.
Am I going to crash land? Well, if there's a high probability, it's at least 50-50.
One of us is going to crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I know
one of us will land on top of somebody else.
Like, you guys are all in front of me, so that's okay. And so once one of you guys get... Well, I'm already getting weather for this. No. Where did we take off from? We took off from BS.
Yeah.
So I'm still getting weather from there. Okay. I didn't realize these islands were this close together. Never been to the Bahamas, so.
We went to the Bahamas on our honeymoon. We went to that Atlantis place.
Oh, that's here, isn't it? Isn't that on Grand Bahama?
Yeah, the Grand Bahama Island.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool place. We had a good time.
You know, the thing about me going to like any place like that where it's, you know, warm and sunny and stuff is that like, I don't do all the, like, you're not going to see me swimming with the dolphins and that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, like, sea turtles. I really could be arsed. I don't care. I'm going to sit on the beach, and I don't drink anymore. So what am I going to do? Sit on the beach. It's a lot of money to go sit on a beach.
Yeah.
For me, if I want to go, I'm the guy that drives everybody nuts on vacation, because I'll go to Disney World and I'll wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go get in line to be the first person in the park at 7:30 when they open. You know what I mean? And people are like, we're on vacation. Can we just relax? No.
It's
not why I came here, you know? Just a little indication, MoonDog. That's how it's going to be in England, too. So just so you know.
Just so that you know, the wife is going to be waking you up to make sure that you're up early ready to go, because she's going to be like so jacked. She's going to be waking you up, and you're both going to have to go, bucket, leave him. He's going to sleep all day anyway. So, you know.
I'll give you a little hint on jet lag. It's better to not, like, it's hard not to sleep. It's a 6.5 hour flight, right? Well, closer to 7 hours. It's hard not to sleep on the plane, but if you can not sleep on the plane and go to bed at nighttime in England, you'll feel a lot better the next morning.
Just feed him and Give him a movie to watch. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Just make sure there's food.
So you know what'll happen with me is I'll say it and I know it because I've done it so many times, but I'll eat. They'll serve you the meal, right? Usually get the meal about 45 minutes, after you take off, you get dinner, right? And then, you have a couple snacks and maybe something to drink or whatever. And I'll be 10 minutes into a movie, be sound asleep. And then be miserable all the next day.
You know what my
won't know
problem
time
is
it is.
with watching movies when I go to sleep is I can't go to sleep then. I have to watch the movie.
Oh, I'm the exact opposite. I'll sit down to watch it. I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting here, like, Netflix, because there's nothing on YouTube or whatever, and I don't feel like playing anything. So I'll, get Netflix going. Oh, I want to watch that. 10 minutes into the movie, I'm sound asleep in my chair.
Now,
I cannot watch a movie.
Now, does anybody else, when they fall asleep watching a movie, do they end up like dreaming like bits and pieces of the movie?
No.
Or is that just me?
No, that usually happens to me about a week after I watch the movie. Then I start to relive it in my head.
It's not uncommon. I don't do it, but yeah, it's something that can happen. The wife, though, just woke up and yeah, she'll kill me if she hears all this that I'm telling all you guys this stuff. But she was dreaming, and it was like a completely different world, atmosphere, and everything. She knew no one around, and she goes, "It was so peaceful. I didn't want to wake up."
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't ever have those dreams. I have the most violent dreams. I mean, I've woken up like throwing stuff, and I remember one time I spent the night at my mom's house for whatever reason, and I can't sleep without a fan, even if like not blowing on me, but at least in the room making a noise, right? So I had borrowed one of her box fans, and I woke up and I'm throwing the fan, and she's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
When I was little, 8, 9 years old, I had a dream that I kept reliving. I kept replaying it in my head like 6, 7 nights in a row. I'm driving a semi-truck through a little town, and then all of a sudden the back end explodes, and I have to pick up the animals that fell out of it. But they were all triceratops and brontosauruses, and I'm like, I got to now chase down all these dinosaurs and put them back into the. I'm like. And then it was so lifelike and real that it was terrifying. I was glad when I got rid of that one.
You ever have one of those dreams where you get pissed because you get woken up in the middle of it and you want to see how it ends?
Yeah,
it drives me nuts. I hate that. I'm like, what? No, damn it! I wanted to see how this ended. No, and you can't go back to sleep and have the same dream. So it's like I wanted to see how that ended. Crap.
Well, there for a while, we were playing a lot of 7 Days to Die, and I would end up having like the most violent, disturbing, like post-apocalyptic dreams that you could ever imagine.
I remember I had the most perfect Fallout dream one night after about 12 hours of playing Fallout. And I mean, I was in the vault. You know what I mean? It was that good. And I was like, and I never did get to the end of it. I was like, damn. I was like, I'd really like to have that dream again because that was cool. The shit we talk about. Well, welcome to Inside the Monkey Show, everybody.
Once again, like you said, we should have our own radio show.
We got about 12 minutes, Ryan.
Well, that's not as bad as I have musical dreams.
That's disturbing.
Where everybody sings the whole thing.
Oh God, yeah. Hope we dream about MoonDog a lot.
So, Roy, did you say you have to hold the heading button?
But no, you press it twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll sometimes go to roll and then nav.
Okay.
Make sure it clicks over onto nav.
Now it's on to heading.
Okay, so you said we were 12 minutes out, but that's 12 minutes, and then it's still going to be an hour of circling around trying to find this runway.
Oh no!
I still
got it dialed in the GPS.
I'm 12 miles out. I'm 5 minutes.
I don't know.
I'm on a heading of 338.
Yeah, I just broke.
That's final.
I just broke off on a heading to intercept the vector to the runway.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm on a heading of 015.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Not sure what I'm on, but
is that it to the left there? Oh, all right.
015.
I'm at 0 actually.
Yeah, I'm at 015, descending 500 feet per minute, going down to 2,000.
You think the musical dreams are bad? I also have dreams where I talk to dead relatives.
Okay.
I mean, And that sort of disturbs me a little bit, but
I'm turning to final anyway.
Already?
Yeah.
I'm stopped 20 miles out. I don't see anything. I got a bank of clouds in front of me, and that's all I see.
I'm 10 miles out.
Yeah, Roy's about 5.5 miles in front of me.
How did we take off last, and he got in front of you?
I
Because
think you guys were all in front of me. I
he
don't know.
cranked it to as fast as he possibly could and pedaled even faster.
I had the kids in the back.
Yeah.
Pedaling.
he had them all pedaling.
What runway we landed on?
I'm landing on 06.
I chose whatever Draco chose.
Alright.
Starting to line up here.
Cow flaps closed. Barometer set. Selector to both.
I have the runway in sight. Autopilot off.
I'm turning on. I'm intercepting my vectors to final now.
What did we pick? 6?
6. Yep.
I can't tell them I want to land on 6. Would it be 11?
No, be 6. I'm not telling them anything. I'm just landing.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna show up. Surprise.
hello, intercoursers, I'm coming in.
Oh, all right. Okay. You know what would probably help is if I turn the glare sheet lights off. That's better. Now I can actually see out the window.
Yep. See the threshold lights flat pulsating.
Yeah, I see pulsating.
Well, that's what it looks like. It looks like they're pulsating, flashing. I mean, somebody down there's flashing their pulsating light at me.
A little bit of flap speed. And that dead silence is brought to you by Ronald McDonald House. That is 4 or 5 monkeys all deciding, well, okay, get this all lined up. We're going to do this correctly and land and we all went quiet.
I just ain't got nothing tonight, guys.
Dan, we don't expect you to, entertain everyone when we're landing.
Should have some music in the background, like circus music or something.
Circus music. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
That was creepy that you did it like that. That's
Well,
gonna give me nightmares.
Good.
All right.
Is that a new kind of horse? The nightmare?
Yeah. All right. So I see lights for the runway off the distance. I've got a Draco ahead of me. 3 nautical miles out, so that's good. We're spaced well. as long as he doesn't.
I got a couple of barges over here to my
You see
11,
barges?
11 o'clock. Yeah, to my 11 o'clock.
Oh, wonderful.
This is
Dave's
going
in
to
the
start to line
30s
up here.
So I'm pretty sure they're barges. They don't look like cruise ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like ore tankers, actually. Or oil tankers. Which makes sense, because that's oil.
Sure, they're not cruise ships.
No, they're like oil tankers. And like I said, which makes sense, because that's like there's like an oil pipeline that's going right across an inlet here. And oil tanks up on the land.
Oil field reservoir, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Draco, I'd watch out. Roy's like right to your left somehow and above you, probably swooping down.
Oh, we'll be fine.
You guys got to land in formation.
All right, let's see if we can do this. I have that on there. So if we go to that.
I do wish that I had, for like these planes, the ability to adjust my mixture without having to look down and use my mouse.
Well, set it, map it to a button on your joystick.
Every time I try that, it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to set the ignition to I think the Duke, to a button, and it just would not turn it all the way over to start.
Wow, this is the closest together we've all been. I mean, everybody's like right there. And here comes Zig from a completely opposite direction.
What do you mean? I'm right on the.
Well, you are, but you got to see where I am, right? Like I didn't need a 60-mile base turn on this big ass runway. But go ahead, I'll let you go. I'm just creeping here.
I thought you
else
guys
go.
were all in front of me.
Well, we were, but because you came in from that direction, now you're gonna cross me, but you're way ahead of me, so you're good. These other three though are very close together.
300 feet. Little off the glide slope. Not that it matters in this plane.
Draco's
Hey,
4 and Roy's 2.5, so got a little spacing.
Thanks for the follow, Twitch Stewie.
200 feet.
Twitch Stewie, that's a good name.
I'm right on the glide slope.
I'm on the glide slope.
I don't know if I'm on the glide slope, but I'm lined up on the runway this time, so we're well ahead of the game from last time.
I'm just turning now, so I'm good. I'm a little ways behind you, so plenty of spacing.
Twitch Stewie says GA for life.
Wow,
We got all the GA guys
I
hanging
didn't
out
realize
tonight.
it was that popular. That's cool though.
There's no way I landed that damn hard.
Let's fly the plane.
All right, I am lined up. Everything looks good. And 80 knots. So if one of you guys is behind me, I'm doing 80. So don't do 80.
Jeez.
I landed at about 82, and it felt like I almost broke a landing gear.
All right, BP.
You've got this. Just think.
Landing isn't the problem. It's stopping at the other end that's the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't have auto brakes, does it?
No, or reversers, or even a beta range. But then it wouldn't. It's not a turbo. So.
I'm just going to turn around right here so that way we can see them all land.
I'm down. And I'm going to full throttle to go further down the runway. Give you guys room to land behind.
Oh, I see those oil tanks. I see those oil tanks. I see the big oil tanker too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So my landing rate was 108.
That's fine.
Flight. Okay. And file the pirate.
All right, lined up nicely.
All right, so who's next coming in?
I'm just about ready to break over the threshold.
All right, so we'll watch MoonDog land. That's the one thing I have trouble with these small GA planes is when I try to land them, they just bounce so bad for me.
Come on.
Full flaps then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got one stage in. I plan on landing with full flaps this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a little bit rough. Second one was just as bad.
You've only got what, stage 1 of the flaps, MoonDog?
No, I had full flaps.
I came in with full flaps. Right, and I think BP is next coming in.
Well, Zig's in front of me.
Or is it Zig?
Yeah, Zig.
I'm still a ways out yet. I am literally walking there because I'm not going to have a repeat of what happened earlier. In fact, I'm a little too low, actually, but whatever. It'll be all right.
It's got to be because these planes are so light, but I mean, they just want to fly almost sideways with the slightest wind. And there's Zig. Nice landing, Zig.
228.
Really?
Better than mine. Mine was
Can I just?
5.
Hey, compared to the last one, it was fucking beautiful.
Well, no. Well, I'm not saying really bad. I mean,
No, I
the
know.
way I
It
saw
looks-
you land, I
yeah.
mean, you landed.
Can I just say that sometimes FSUIPC will take its snapshot before you touch the ground. So your landing rate, you really want to base your landing rate on how it feels. FSUIPC is not always the most accurate thing in the world. So it is when I land a 747 at 25 feet per minute, but you know,
Right.
Other
Sure,
than
where
that,
the
it's not too accurate.
where's the exit the runway here?
I went all the way down to the very end and
This-
turned off and spun around.
There's at very least a rapid exit on this. It's an international airport, so it's going to have at least one rapid exit.
Yeah, I had one to the right there. He passed me up.
And while BP's landing, I will be right back.
Somebody's sitting right here.
That's straight
Yeah.
though.
Where's the terminals and stuff to the right? Right, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
So, roger that. So I'll put the GA stuff all the way to the back, probably. All right, time for another shot of flaps. If I can get to the button.
All right.
Thank Twitch Stewie. This is about the third time I've flown this plane, so yeah, if you've messed around with the A2A, you know it's a study level Cessna. I heard you. I heard you.
Okay, so I can jump over. Nope, you know what? I'll take the one from Macars because that one said that landing rate was 209 instead of 560 or 506 that it flashed up at me.
There we go. Nicely done.
Well, yeah, it was all right.
Although-
It was better than the last one. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's probably pretty similar to the 172 from A2A.
Yeah.
And look, you haven't ran into any
Oh.
trees yet.
No, I'm still looking for an
headed
exit.
Headed right at somebody.
That was me. I shut it off there so I could file PIREP real quick.
I could not have come in any slower.
Less than 80?
Yeah, 60.
So plane's still like new. Good.
Is really the only taxiway all the way to the end of the road.
No, I turned off to one, but then it came up to the end down the taxiway.
I don't see any exits here.
Twitch Stewie, we're doing some virtual airline flights, and that's why we're flying the Cessna. It's on a Caribbean tour for the virtual airline. There's some 737 flights in the tour as well that we'll be doing.
All right.
C said the plane.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get Macar set up for the next one.
Oh, we're doing another one?
There's
All right.
another one.
Well,
There's
this was
only
the
two.
second. This was the
We are
second
gonna try
one.
and shoot for 3, weren't we?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Okay.
the other
do
one's
you
about
want to call it
25 minute
here?
flight.
It's fine with me either way.
Oh, it's 11:30. So what do you guys think? Because I'm okay with ending it here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't start the
we could probably
plane.
end it here. Yeah.
All right. So I guess I had the worst landing there out of the three of us. So
Take us out, MoonDog.
yep. I want to thank everyone for stopping in, subscribing, and checking out all of our streams. Don't forget to check out any of the other monkeys from the Monkey Show, that being BP, Cavalier Roy, and Davith, who have been flying with us. Don't forget the Ronald McDonald House charities that we are asking for donations to go directly to the charities. That is a part of the Around the World extravaganza that we are doing. You can check out the late night portion, that being Draco, Zig, and I fly every Saturday and Tuesday night, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. Check the whole group up for the extravaganza portion on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. We also do farming on Sundays at 2 o'clock also. And there are other spots that you may find one of the other monkeys doing something. So check them all out. That's pretty much everyone's schedule. Thanks for stopping in, and everyone have a nice night, and everyone else say goodbye.
Well,
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.